Hi, this is Josh Wright, Business Development Manager at Art Main Auto Group in Jackson, Michigan. Thank you so much for your interest in this beautiful 2015 Toyota Avalon XLE. This vehicle is in great shape, only about 65,000 miles. Doing this video just so I can address any potential concerns you may have about coming in and looking at a pre-owned vehicle. I've already looked around at the vehicle and it's in really good shape. I'll start here at the front. Probably the most obvious thing that I really like about the car is this color, and I'm not sure if it's going to come through great on this video, but luckily we do have a pretty sunshiny day here. This is a really nice metallic color, lots of sparkles. Looks like a really sharp vehicle. We're going to come over here and look at the headlights. These are LED running lamps on the front here. You have your fog lamps in the front, as well as the Toyota Avalon grille here. All in all, looks like it's in pretty good shape. There may be some stone chips and some minor flaws in the front here, but nothing too crazy. Moving on to the wheels. This has a 17-inch aluminum wheel with Goodyear Assurance tires, and the tread depth on these vehicles is very good. Nothing you have to worry about anytime soon. Moving on to the passenger side of the vehicle here. I'm not seeing any dents, scratches, or anything like that. This does feature a leather interior, as well as the all-weather WeatherTech floor mats. If you're not familiar with these typically cover up about 80 to 90% of the flooring in this vehicle. So what you'll find is underneath, that carpet looks pretty much brand new. Leather is in good shape as well. No tears, no scratches, rips or anything like that. A few signs of wear here in the corners, but nothing too crazy. Do have power windows and power locks, of course. Just a glove box, and it looks like it does have all of the original information from when it was sold new. Power seat on the passenger side. That's typically something found in a more premium option. Moving on to the back. Got lots of leg room back here for being a four-door sedan. I believe this is gonna, fold down. Got some cup holders there, and then you actually have a locked access panel to the trunk as well. Leather all around, like I said, is in good shape. No tears, no rips, no stains or anything on the interior. Tread depth is even. These might be brand new tires or fairly close to new, but nothing you have to worry about. Looks like pretty much even wear and tear on the front as well as the rear tires. You can see this does feature a backup camera. So popping the trunk here, you can see it has quite a bit of space back here. I'm not sure what this part is for. Let's take a look underneath here. So it looks like you got your jack, and you do have, I believe that's a full-size spare underneath there as well. Moving on to the driver's side. Like I said, that color is just a really sharp color. Nice clean interior. This is definitely a non-smoker vehicle. I don't have any weird smells or anything like that. This is probably the biggest defect I can find on the outside. There is a scratch here that's been filled in. Not very noticeable. As a matter of fact, if you look at the video, I step back a little bit and probably have a hard time even seeing that. Moving into the driver's seat here, we do have a power seat. I believe this is 12-way because it does feature lumbar support as well. Of course, your power windows, power locks, and power mirrors. That's pretty much standard on most vehicles these days. You do have quite a bit of technology in this vehicle. You have an AM, FM, as well as XM radio. You can also sync your phone up via Bluetooth and stream phone calls as well as audio through that as well. 65,618 miles on this vehicle. You do have steering wheel audio controls as well as a driver information center where you can do a few things up here. So you do have cruise control that's located right here as well. This has passive entry, so basically you have this key fob in your pocket, your purse, wherever is convenient for you, and then you just go ahead and hit the brake and use the push button start functionality. Digital HVAC, so you can actually set the temperature and it will automatically heat or cool to get to that temperature. You also have separate for your passenger seat, or you can sync it up if you're comfortable with the same temperature. So you do have, you know, power, reverse, neutral, and then drive, and you can also switch it into what's called a manual mode, where you can actually shift down and shift up, sort of like a manual transmission, but it's also dummy proof, meaning that you can't you know, blow your transmission using it. You've got a couple of charging outlets down here, as well as a USB connectivity right here, as well as an auxiliary input. So those are multiple ways to get, you know, streaming music or things like that through the audio system. You do have a really nice feature that I actually like. You can actually control the heated seats, but also specifically set a temperature. Most of the vehicles I'm used to usually have, if they have any control, it's usually on, off, and then high or low. This actually allows you to specifically set a temperature, so to speak, for both the driver as well as the passenger. You also have economy mode, normal, and then sport mode. Sport mode is going to change the way the transmission shifts to give you a little more of a higher RPM, a little more get up and go, if you will. Normal is what you're going to want to keep it on most of the time. Eco is going to do the opposite of that. It's going to limit your RPM so that you do get better fuel economy. So great if you're taking long distance trips and want to save a few dollars for gas. You do have a center console here with another charging port. I mean, all in all, the interior, I really can't see any defects. It's in great shape overall, I believe the vehicle is. If you're interested in coming out and taking a look, or if you have any further questions, you can contact me directly. My phone number is 517-841-7689. 517-841-7689. It's Josh Wright at Moehn Auto Group in Jackson, Michigan. Thank you for your time.